a software engineer, I always thought that in order to get better and make more money, I have to go deeper into coding. But as years passed by, I realized that was only half of the equation. I landed my highest paying jobs because of the skills that were outside of programming. So in this video, I want to share 5 such skills that will set you apart from the herd and make you more dollars. Hello everyone, my name is Aparna and I've been a senior software engineer at companies like Netflix, Yahoo and Zynga. And on this channel, we talk about software engineering, how to become a strong developer while leading a happy and fulfilled life. So the number one skill that I want to talk about today that will make you more money is writing. As a software engineer, you might think that you're not a writer or it's not even part of your job description. But the truth is that writing is the foundation for all knowledge and creative work. Whether it is video making, storytelling, emailing, writing a podcast, an article, some documentation, this skill is the foundation of everything that you do every day. So start writing, write consistently. Choose a platform and publish to the world and improve your confidence. And this writing doesn't always have to be about software engineering. Write about whatever you're passionate about. Right now, we are talking about building this skill up. It will take a lot of practice. So just write about whatever speaks to you. If you like basketball, write about the history, geography, why you got into it, and just share your passion with the world. There are many benefits that you'll experience through this journey. As you start writing these ideas down, you'll understand that when something gets transformed from ideas in your brain to actual articles and blog posts online, you might have to do more research and restructure that information. It is going to open and change the way you think. You'll be learning how to write ideas that are clear, precise, and brief. Writing well will also improve so many skills like grammar, formatting, and most importantly, keeping the readers engaged. The way I started writing was I enrolled in an online cohort. It was a live cohort and we were challenged to write 30 pieces of articles in 30 days, and it was the absolute best decision I took for myself. I didn't even know how therapeutic writing was for me. If you want to check out some of my work, I'll leave my Medium profile in the description down below, and you can check out the variety of topics that I've written so far and how my writing has been evolving. I've become quite a successful writer over there. I get about 5,000 to 6,000 views every single month and a decent chunk of change that Medium pays as part of their partner program. So I didn't even know that I would enjoy this process so much and make money on the side. But most importantly, I have grown skills to write and communicate clear information that is highly engaging to the readers. And the more I see my own data, the more I understand what kind of topics and what kind of formatting people are more engaged and interested in. And if you want to start on this journey, the best tip that I can give you is that you will not be getting time to write. You will have to make time to write. And this is true for all the other skills that I'm going to talk about. Life is busy for everybody, and every time we say, I don't have the time, that just means that you're not making the time. So if you think you have any sort of interest and you want to go forward with it, block out time in your calendar. I'm talking about 5 skills here. If you want to get all these 5 skills, mark each day of the week, 1 hour every day, and practice all of these 5 skills at least once a week. Next, video presentation and editing. Video is everywhere. You are watching me right now on this video. This is a way to communicate in the present and in future, especially if you want to talk to large audiences. This is the best way to scale this information that you have in your head and present it to the world. So I highly encourage you guys to start a YouTube channel and just present your ideas in video. If you are skilled at video making, editing, you could be using these quality videos that you create in so many ways. If you were to build a product in the future, you're already well versed about video making and you can market your product that way. If you wanted to educate the masses, you could create a course or video series just like these and just talk to the entire world. This dynamic video content is sure to help enhance your career. So I highly recommend that you start video making. I promise you, video making skills are so dynamic that they are going to be very useful whether you're an individual contributor or whether you're gonna start your own company. This is just a really good skill to have. Just take my word for it. And if you've ever thought of starting a YouTube channel, do it. Just do it. Pause this video that you're watching right now, shoot something right on your iPhone and upload your first video. Then come back and watch the rest of this video. I am very proud of how far I've come along in this video making process. Go back to the first few videos. They are cringeworthy, but it's fine. I'm still learning. I'm still making quality improvements in sound, audio, lighting, everything. But I just feel so empowered having this resource at my fingertips and having an audience to talk to. I'm very interested in entrepreneurial pursuits, so I also feel like this is a tool in my arsenal. If I were to open any company or do any business, any sorts of business, I could use video to enhance the quality of that business. Editing is an absolutely fun process, even though I highly recommend you learn it and then start outsourcing it as soon as you can, because it can take up a lot of your hours and cycles. But I just find that if you were to use your creative hat, it can be a lot of fun. As a software engineer, I found like lots of holes in certain editing softwares. So all it does is inspires me to create my own product and make it much easier to cut down on their workload. If you're enjoying the video so far, let me know if you think outside the box as well and you are working on expanding these skills outside of the coding world. The next skill that I want to share isn't really called a skill, but I think it is. It requires the same thing, like you have to set away time and you have to put in effort and you have to learn, and that skill is exercise. Yes, sitting is very normal for 8 hours for software engineers, but it's not normal for our biology, for like the well-being of our bodies. And that's why get out there and move your body. Move your body in a way that it feels good and feels right to you, because that's the only sustainable way that you're gonna do it every day. I personally love pushing my physical limits when I go surfing, or I take Zumba classes, I do HIIT training, or the advanced yoga practice that I do every single morning. The next two skills that I'm going to talk about are probably very important for anybody to have, but as software engineers, I think these two skills get overlooked quite a bit because we are very used to just being better technical, better coders, but we forget that we are always working with people. So my next tip for you is to improve your people skills. A little empathy goes a long way. Read books that help you understand how people work, how psychology works. How to Win Friends and Influence People and Never Split the Difference are two incredible books to start with. Sometimes something as simple as just saying, I want to be a better person. It helps me be a better person. Then the decisions I make sometimes are based on this fundamental. Am I being a genuinely good person? Am I listening to someone with genuine interest? Am I being empathetic? If it's a heated situation, am I keeping my cool and also understanding what the other person is going through? When you are a pleasure to work with, you uplift other members in your team. That's an easy way to get promoted and also earn a higher income. My next skill that I want to talk about is hiring and delegation. If you so desire to go up the corporate ladder, you will need to hire other people and delegate and give your work to them so you can scale your own teams. The best way to prepare yourself for that role is to actually start right now, hire a personal assistant with your own money and understand how you can break down the list of tasks that you have to do in your day, in your week, in your month, and understand how you can present some of these tasks to the personal assistant. It doesn't have to be coding tasks, obviously. You shouldn't probably just hire someone else to code for you, but they could take up work like your personal things. For example, I had some tax work to be done for my house, for my personal property, and I hired somebody. I gave them all the directions and descriptions, all the paperwork that they needed, and asked them to go to the government offices and get this work done for me. I would have probably had to take a day off from my job to get that done, but instead I hired someone else to do it. And as you can see, this kind of delegation will teach you how to give someone instructions really well, detail orientation, especially when you're training someone else. And then to ensure that you get quality work back, how do you communicate well with this person? The more tasks you delegate like this in your personal life, the easier it'll feel when you go up to that manager, director level. You'll understand what were the gaps. Did you communicate things well? Did they come back with too many questions and you had to do a lot of back and forth? Was the resources that you provided to this person that was working for you, were they enough? And if that wasn't the case, you've already practiced all of that in your personal life, and then you can take these skills and bring them to your job and do them much more successfully in a professional environment. Remember, your best employee is as good as the directions you give them. So this is a very valuable skill that you can learn right now, even before becoming a manager or getting that pay jump. So in the end, if you can nail down hiring, delegation, and being empathetic to people, you're going to make a good leader and an overall really good software engineer. This will make you a very valuable asset to your company, and I don't see a reason why your paycheck won't reflect that. I hope this video was thought-provoking. In my career as a software engineer, I did not hear many people talk about these peripheral skills to become a better engineer. So let me know which ones resonated with you the most and which ones you're going to start working on from today. Take action. Don't just watch this video and then go back to doing life in general. Take some learnings and take these actions. Maybe make a to-do list of everything that you have to do and just mark what tasks could be delegated to this virtual assistant. Maybe you don't even need to hire them, but just mark the tasks that you think that someone else can take away from your plate. Recognizing what can be delegated is also a pretty important skill. So right after you finish watching this video, you can do that exercise and take action from all the learnings that you gained from this video. And if you're more interested about how I came up with these ideas, I have a video about these unexpected books that you can read that have nothing to do with software engineering, but they'll make you a better software engineer. You learn about how to read other people's body language, how to grow empathy, and many other skills that aren't directly related to software engineering, but they will make you an overall more valuable team member. So go check that video out. And as always, stay happy and healthy, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.